from Southwest Florida's morning news source. This is Fox 4 News Rising.
We're here with Wayne Bradshaw from RAP Defense, and Wayne teaches you ways to get out of situations that you really just wouldn't want to be in. And with the holidays, there's all sorts of opportunities to become a victim, from shopping to holiday parties to you name it.
Oh, yeah, for certain. You have to remember, people carry a lot of cash around with them this time of year. Usually you're preoccupied, you're walking around a parking lot, you have packages, so you have to raise your level of awareness. You know, this is a time of year, although it's a holiday season, it's nice for us, there's a time of year for people like to prey on people because they're preoccupied and they have money on them.
Right.
So you want to be really aware of your surroundings when you walk out into a parking lot. You don't want to be in a situation where you're isolated or alone.
Right.
And if you have that little bit of awareness, plus what we teach you here, you should be okay, and you can enjoy your family on Christmas.
Cool, and you're going to teach us some moves this morning.
I certainly am. As we talked about the last time I was here, a woman is assaulted different than a man, so a lot of times a woman has to be moved. So in order to be moved, she has to be grabbed, okay? Now in this case, a lot of times, especially a man, if he feels real confident and strong, will grab a woman, just grab with one hand, and then he's got his other hand in a threatening position, like that. Yeah, so she puts her hands up like that, which is good. Right, so what you do, Amy, is you cover that hand. So if I put my hand and you grab, good, leave it right there, because that's one hand you don't have to worry about, right?
Okay.
Now you shove the palm heel part of your hand right up into my neck. Bam,
there you go.
Like that, right, go ahead, one more time. Bam. Yeah, see that?
Now movie sound effects come in. Yeah.
Notice that because she's shorter than me, that she gets a good push upwards like that, so she really could nail me. If you hit me hard enough, so you're holding on, I can't get away, so it really attacks the neck.
So then what would be the next step? But you're holding on, and I've obviously stunned you.
Well, yeah, I'm back like this. You probably want to bring your shin right through into the groin there,
where the sun don't shine.
Where the sun don't shine, exactly. And another situation would be, let's say you're going to the car, and you put your bags in, a guy comes up from behind and grabs, say, right? See, a man would probably be grabbed around the arms, but women are, it's different for them. When they want to grab you and move you quick, they'll come in just like this.
Okay.
Right under the waist.
So you take your right elbow and put it over my elbow so I can't get it out. Good, Hank, just like that. Now take my thumb, maybe, that's a good one, and push it back that way, yeah, bam. See, I can't pull my arm out because you've trapped it.
Right, and then your fingers hurt, right? So then you might let go?
Oh my God, if you start pressing that thumb back, go ahead, push it, yeah, I'm done. A broken finger is a good way to get a person to let go.
I'm sure.
And then from that position, a lot of times you like to attack the knee.
The knee, okay.
Yeah, you see the knee, you see a person's body where you can't protect the eyes, the throat, you can't, there's no muscle that covers those things. Also, say the groin area, but they're difficult items to attack because people instinctively cover up.
Right.
Not so the knee. The knee, you can, it's always there to be attacked, and if it doesn't bend this way, or this way. So if you
maybe
can
if you kick it that way.
Yeah, that's going to send some pain.
You'll lay them right out, and you won't have to worry anymore.
All right, well, we will get many more tips from Wayne coming up in the 8 o'clock hour, so definitely stay tuned for that. And if you want to give him a call, you can give a shout out at 573-2679 or check out rapdefense@earthlink.net. You can send him an email there. And obviously, we'll talk about the different seminars and things you do coming up, so people at home, you guys can get in on all the action.
Learn your own self-defense. He's got a series of DVDs out there that you can actually work and learn on your own. If you don't have time to go to a class. We're here with Wayne Bradshaw from RAP Defense, and earlier in the 7 o'clock, you were teaching us some moves. You know, it's a holiday season. It's very easy to get distracted, become a victim, and as we've had a couple stories in the news lately, even people being forced into cars that obviously they didn't want to get into. What are some tips, advice to keep us all safe?
Well, what happens a lot of times when a car pulls up and you're standing in a parking lot, and then someone produces a gun or a weapon, they order you to get in the car. Immediately, they have a weapon, you're standing there without one. Your first instincts may be to get into the car. Listen, if a person wanted to harm you with a weapon, they would just do it and drive past. They want you to get in, and they want to get away. So you never enter the vehicle. There's statistics about what happens to people after they enter the vehicle. It's like there aren't any. It's just horrific. So the thing to do is just scream and run is a much better alternative than getting in a vehicle, even if the person's pointing a gun at you. If they wanted to shoot you, they would have just shot you. They want to get you in the car, and they want to get away. So it's a much more effective strategy just to scream and run away because they don't want to draw attention to themselves and to get in the car. Never get in the car. Once you're in the car and they move you, that's when the bad things happen. So that's the paramount importance. Don't get in another person's vehicle, regardless of what kind of weapon they have pointed at you.
Okay. Now, you showed us some moves earlier in the 7 o'clock, and you were talking about one in particular that could work really well on really any kind of situation. Can you show us that?
Yeah, absolutely. And it's really just, you can spin with this kick, or you can just pick your leg up and attack. But what you want to do is attack the knee in this direction. Okay, in this direction as well, but primarily here. And if the person has their weight planted on, even just some weight planted on it, it cracks really easy.
Ouch.
And this is a really good thing for you to be able to hit it and then just get away.
Right.
Okay.
Hit the knee, stun the person, hurt them, and just get away. Now what you want to do is come at a downward angle into the front part of the knee.
Okay.
Okay.
But you can spin from the front, or you can do it any way you want. You just want to lift up and come downwards into it.
So like just like that.
Yeah, you would come
Just
right,
lift up
bam.
and down.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
And I've got heels, so I could really spike if I wanted.
Yeah. And you can actually see she's wearing heels, and she could still execute this very easily.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Let me try. Ready?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so I'm walking, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Somebody comes up against me.
Yeah.
Bam, just like that. And just think of it like a piece of firewood that you want to crack and throw into a thing and come down into it. And I don't care how strong he is, it doesn't matter. Look at a professional football player. If they hurt their knee, they lay on the ground and cry. And these guys are professionals, and they deal with violence all the time. So.
Now, what if somebody like just grabs your shirt collar, or grabs you from the waist, as you were showing us earlier?
Yeah, if it depends on where you're grabbed or how you're grabbed. But remember this: when a person grabs you, if they use both hands, say here, like this, now they don't have hands to hit you with either.
Right.
So we have all kinds of different ways to deal with that. As we go on, I'll show them all to you.
All right, sounds good. And if you want to get in touch with Wayne, you can give him a call. His number is 239-573-2679. Or for more information, you can log on to the website, www.rapdefense.com. Lots of good information for this holiday season or all year long. Thanks so much, Wayne.
It's my pleasure.
Appreciate it.